What if success was a formula you could follow? 100 years ago, Napoleon Hill wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich. And Hill spent 20 years studying the most successful people in the world. और कोई ऐसे वैसे सक्सेसफुल लोग नहीं. He studied the best minds of history. Innovators, creators, millionaires, presidents, and philosophers. Like Thomas Alva Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. Henry Ford, the man who made cars affordable for common man. Alexander Graham Bell, the man who invented the telephone. Wright brothers invented the world's first successful airplane. And he wasn't studying their money, he was studying their minds. तो इस कहानी की शुरुआत होती है 1908 में. नेपोलियन हिल was a journalist at that time, and one day he got the opportunity to interview Andrew Carnegie, the Steel King. And Andrew was among the most powerful men in the world. एंड्रू का ऐसा मानना था that success is not a luck, it's a formula and anyone can learn it. And during the interview, एंड्रू ने हिल को एक चैलेंज दिया that study the most successful people for next 20 years and find common patterns in their minds. And Hill accepted that challenge without any hesitation. और इस काम के लिए एंड्रू ने हिल को कोई पैसे नहीं दिए, but he gave him access and he introduced him to the richest, wisest minds of that era. Those 20 years of interviews, those notebook full of patterns, all of it became one book, Think and Grow Rich. Hi, this is Minitesh, and in today's video I'm going to talk about 13 principles of success by Napoleon Hill. So, the first rule of success, desire. किसी चीज़ को पाने के लिए आप किस हद तक जा सकते हो? That burning desire inside you जो आपको चैन से सोने नहीं देती, चैन से जीने नहीं देती. All great achievements begin with an intense, focused burning desire for a specific goal. It's not wish, it's not hope, it's desire. A goal so clear, so sharp, so specific that it becomes the core of your life. Hill gave a 6-step formula. He believed that if you repeat this formula daily, it rewires the subconscious mind. मॉडर्न साइंस इसे इम्प्लीमेंटेशन इंटेंशन और न्यूरल प्राइमिंग भी बोलता है, बट ही फिगर्ड इट आउट अ सेंचुरी अगो. बट वाई इज डिज़ायर सो पावरफुल? बिकॉज क्लैरिटी क्रिएट्स फोकस, इमोशन क्रिएट्स परसिस्टेंस, एंड रिपीटेशन प्रोग्राम्स द सबकॉन्शियस. When your goal is clear, your mind starts filtering decisions. It gives direction, it keeps you moving even when things get difficult. Faith. Napoleon Hill का second principle, faith. Hill believed that faith isn't just a religious term, it's a mental programming. Faith is the glue that holds your thoughts long enough for them to become real. It's the moment when you act. You act even when you're scared. You move forward even when results aren't visible. You trust yourself when no one else does. आपने वो टर्म तो सुना ही होगा, that have faith on yourself. खुद पे भरोसा रख. Even Andrew once told Hill that if you believe the world will accept your ideas, it will. If you believe they won't, they won't. For the next 25 years, he lived with this unshakable belief. This philosophy will change millions of lives. If he didn't believe it, Think and Grow Rich would never exist. So whoever you are watching this video, whatever your dream is, whatever you wanted to achieve in life, just have faith on yourself and everything will be yours. Auto suggestion. हर दिन जाने अनजाने you are programming your mind. Thoughts आते हैं, thoughts जाते हैं, and some thoughts stay long enough to shape your future. You are always suggesting something to yourself. Hill didn't believe the world shapes you. He believed you shape yourself. Every thought you repeat becomes a command. Every command you repeat becomes your identity. The mind accepts what you repeat. If you keep saying I am unlucky, I am nothing, nobody supports me, your mind absorbs it and starts building your life around it. But if you flip the script, if you feed it the opposite, your future slowly begins to change shape. Whether you build a palace or prison, it depends on only one thing, the instructions. The instructions you give your mind, the environment you create for your thoughts. इन दिस प्रिंसिपल हिल का मानना था दैट इट्स गुड टू हैव नॉलेज, बट उस नॉलेज को यूज़ ना करना फॉर अ डेफिनेट पर्पस, then it has no value. It's more like working in and knowing a lot about one particular subject, skill, or service. Focus on what grows your purpose. A clear purpose converts information into power. Imagination. Well, this one is very interesting and my favorite topic. Uh, every building you see, every business, every invention, every song, every movie, this YouTube channel, your dreams, all of it was just an idea. Everything you see once existed only in imagination. Imagination is the preview of world changing realities because the world is built twice, first in your mind, then in reality. All begin as a mental picture. If you can imagine it clearly, you can build it. Hill talks about two types of imagination. One, synthetic imagination. This is when you combine old ideas into something new. For example, पहले फ़ोन एग्जिस्ट करते थे, कैमरा एग्जिस्ट करता था, इंटरनेट एग्जिस्ट करता था, टच स्क्रीन एग्जिस्ट करते थे, म्यूज़िक प्लेयर एग्जिस्ट करता था. But Steve Jobs combined all these existing ideas into one, and hence iPhone is the result of all the existing ideas. Netflix. टीवी एग्जिस्ट करता था, डीवीडी प्लेयर्स एग्जिस्ट करते थे, इंटरनेट स्ट्रीमिंग थी, but Netflix mixed all the old ideas into a new delivery model. So all these examples are of synthetic imagination. Now, creative imagination. Now, this is where an idea comes from nothing, a spark, intuition, or infinite intelligence. Like airplane. No old idea to remix, it was pure imagination. What if humans could fly? Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling said that the idea arrived fully formed during a train ride. No reference, no combination, just pure creative imagination. World Wide Web. Tim Berners-Lee, he imagined a giant web connecting information across the entire world. A wonderful creative imagination. Now the light bulb is the perfect example where both imaginations work together. Electricity existed, that's synthetic imagination, but the idea of lightening the world without fire, that was creative imagination. So anyone of you wanted to use imagination in your work, I just want to say don't chase trends. Create with imagination and trends will chase you. Organized planning. This one is very important because without this principle, nothing will work out. Napoleon Hill called this bridge between dreams and reality. You can dream, you can imagine, you can desire, but without a plan, it's just a wish. This principle is the moment where imagination becomes execution. Hill said you need not only a plan, but a practical plan. A plan must be clear, actionable, flexible, backed by knowledge and experts. Now, how you can apply this principle in your life? For example, you wanted to write a book. Now you don't just write. First, you outline chapters, you give it a structure, you research about it, you frame the characters, drafting, editing. That's organized planning. And a plan must be written on paper, not digitally or imagine. Hope this video helped you in any way. The next 7 principles are even more powerful. So, see you in next part.